Hello, it's the Nerd Show, and today we're talking about Thor Ragnarok. Why? So I'm not going to talk about the Avengers, because I'm going to save that for when I really want to grab subscribers around the next Avengers movie. So I can't talk about when Mark Ruffalo showed up in there, but I will tell you about when Mark Ruffalo and Thor teamed up in Thor Ragnarok. I think this is probably my least favorite Thor movie. Yeah, Love and Thunder is not good, but it still has more that I like in it than I do in the Ragnarok, but we'll talk about that maybe a little bit later. But let's take a look at this trailer for Thor Ragnarok.
Now I know what you're thinking. How did this happen?
Oh my god, Kate Blanchett
It's a long story.
as Hela. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please. I wish I was the hammer. Break me. Woo! That's the one thing this movie has.
Is dead.
Wow.
What have you brought you today? Tell me.
I can tell you.
It's main event time.
Love getting copyright strikes, by the way. Thank you.
We know each other. He's a friend from work.
So that is a great trailer. I never shamed on it being a good trailer for Thor Ragnarok. Briefly about the movie of Thor Ragnarok, but I really want to talk about the Hulk in Thor Ragnarok. But first of all, Taika Waititi takes on as director. And here's the thing. It's this weird thing of, like, Taika Waititi in both Thor Ragnarok and Love and Thunder captures some effing glorious, cool, Viking-ish, like, weird, like, alien Viking imagery in a way. Like, it's both Viking-y, but also looks like out of this world, alien-ish, whatever. But then also he has some of these set pieces, not set pieces, but like scenes where they're just sort of like goofing off, and it just feels like a waste of such set dressing and the costumes and everything. Like, they're spending all this money to make it look so cool just to F and be like, oh, who gives a flip? So yeah, I gotta scooch in a little bit. Whoops, sorry. But yeah, what else? The one thing I do like, the two things. Kate Blanchett, oh my god. And Hulk. I like how Taika Waititi's humor sort of is incorporated into Hulk's personality in the movie. Hulk is kind of more baby Hulk and, like, well, different baby, toddler Hulk. Like, he's a Hulk with a little bit of understanding. He can communicate, he can talk, and there is a, Hulk and Banner are two different people, and they're really starting to develop and try to understand each other better. The only sucky thing is we don't get more of that, and he just sort of disappears and perhaps dies later on because of what happens in Endgame, but that's for another story. What else? Mark Ruffalo's really good in this movie. I actually think Mark Ruffalo gets to play around. Like, he still carries some of the meek Bruce Bannerisms, but also since he is a fish out of water, he does get to have more jokes and gets to hang out and be like, I don't know what the fudge is going on. And that's why I actually kind of like for Bruce Banner's character in the movie, is he is like a human being who, because of his crazy rage monster, has ended up somewhere else. And he doesn't know how the fudge he got there. That's very interesting to me. But yes, all right. I think that's all I gotta say about Thor Ragnarok. It's a little too jokey for me, and also it's before Infinity War, so it felt like, are we really just doing this and then everybody's gonna die at the end? It's kind of effed up. And what I like about Love and Thunder is, even though it's more jokey and the jokes are more stupid and kind of gives me a headache, the stakes are a little bit lower in a sense in Thor: Love and Thunder, and the stuff with Jane I do actually like a lot, even though it is buried in a bunch of annoying jokes. All right, like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye. No.